Hello everyone, and welcome to the Super Mario 64 TAS competition reveal stream. We're going across either the Ice Bully platform and Mad Ghost Deck over there, showing you how slow that really was. Kind of unfortunate, but all of them making their way to the end. Mario's kind of getting frozen in place because of the box opening. The star coming out of the box cutscene just freezes Mario in place, and that was timed. There's Aqua Marina going into the star right there. Here's all the Marios going around this side of the snowman. One of the cool things about Snowman's Land is it's possible to go all the way over. You can see Mario's using Sparkly Triple Jump as well as the slopes to just make it all the way over and then ground pound and kind of get frozen. And then go down. There we go. There's all those Marios. Good job to everyone who did enter in the last task. All 19 of them. This was a pretty great task to watch. A bunch of different routes. You know, it's classic. You really love to see each and every single task comp. But in the meantime, that's not why you guys are here, right? You guys are here to see the final task comp. I just realized that one messed up. Let me fix that. There we go. That would have been very silly of me. I'm glad I caught that. The final task comp, as all the Marios fall slowly from the ground. Task number 23, the final task comp of 2019. In Thwomp's Fortress, warp to the Thwomp area, which you can see right here. Collect 5 red coins and 2 1-up mushrooms. This is a collectathon task, and end by collecting either the Caged Island star or the Top of the Fortress star. There are 2 restrictions just to prevent cheese. Don't break any boxes early, and no collecting coins before the start of the run. This is going to be a very interesting task. There's a bunch of different routes that are possible. 8 possible red coins, have to collect 5 of them, and there's so many 1-up mushrooms in Thwomp's. There were a total of 20 entrants, but as this was a co-op task, there were a total of 15 teams. There was, yes, 15 teams. That is quite a lot. Without further ado, let's start off with the unfortunate person in last place. Better luck next time to... Oh, it's not on the screen. Where are my manners? Better luck next time to Super M789, getting last in the last task comp with a time of 51.75 and a placing of 15th. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Super M. Where are you? There you are. Let's up. Wait, where are you? What? There you are. Description. Join Task Comp. New tasks every second week. Might be a little late for that. There you are, going into the warp to start their run. Let's see which red coins they end up collecting. Triple jumping up, going to the red coin, past the piranha plant. There's the first. Taking very slow to avoid that piranha plant. Very deadly. Oop, getting the 1-up that you can have by going all the way down here. Unfortunately missing it. Getting the red and the 1-up mushroom in one fell swoop. Doing AB kicks to be able to make it up that slope and go around the back side of the level. Watch out for that thwomp, Mario. It'll get you. Long jumping to the final red. Still needs one 1-up mushroom though before getting the final star. Here it is. Maybe a little bit of cheese breaking that early. I don't know. Still needs to get the star though. Probably going to go to the one on the top, and here it is. What a great RTA submission by Super M. I love that shadow on the top of the fortress. That was a great 51-second submission. I believe this will probably have quite a few seconds of time cut. Thanks for entering, Super M. Oh, what are they doing now? What is this? More Mario? After the task? Oh, the 1-up wall was already broken. Alright. showing off that you can pause exit. Wow, incredible. New tech discovered this late into Super Mario 64? Wow. In the meantime, though, next up, shaving over 4 seconds off of Super M, just through sheer optimization, probably using the exact same route. In 14th place, the first team of the competition. It is Noob Tastar and Iwersage with a time of 47.45. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to both of them on getting 14th place in this final task comp. Description. How about a description like this? Have a happy new year. Good luck for everyone. As it was really cool to participate this year. It was an honor. Even more task competition in the future. Doing some crazy movement before going into the warp, faking me out. Using the sparky through jump to be able to make it all the way up here, using that slope to just go all the way up the back side of the level. This is actually possible to do. Going up the pole? Oh, climbing the pole, it looks like. You want to go to this one-up mushroom on the very top of the level. There we go. This one actually does home in on you. There we go. That is both of the mushrooms out of the way. Now they just need to get 5 red coins. Probably going to get this one, the one over here, maybe the one on the thwomp. Yes, it looks like the one on the thwomp. And then piranha plant. No, skipping the piranha plant. Going back for it, of course. Don't get the 100 coin star, Mario. Needs to make their way up onto the very top. Gets up just with the help of a double jump, ledge grab. Double jump, walking ledge grab, and a jump dive and a dive recover. A little bit dusty, but that's okay at the end to finish their task. A little bit rushed, but that's alright. A nice 14th place to Noob Tastar and Iwersage, getting 14th place together in this competition. Great job to both of them. Alright, let me fix that. There we go. See if that fixes that. Sorry about that audio issue. Alright, next up. In 14th place. Or rather, in 13th place. Shaving off over 2 seconds over Noob Tastar and Iwersage. In 13th place, Unlucky Endurance with a time of 45.42. Shaving 3 seconds and 1 more frame over that. Total of 91 frames. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Endurance. There you are. Description. When your dad says, "See you in 10 years," instead of "See you next decade," headouts to my dad. Punching into the warp. Getting the wing cap immediately. One of the first people to actually use the wing caps that have been placed around in this task. Getting the first red coin, slide kicking down to the second one, able to dive recover out of it because the slide kick had already cancelled at that point. Let's see if they will use this wing cap anymore. One of the cool things about this task was the wing cap placement. A little bit laggy, unfortunately. Kind of a bad camera. There you go. There's the 5 red coins. Just needs to get 2 1-up mushrooms. The first one probably going to get from this little nook. Right there. Looks to be going for the pole one as well. Doing the fast climb. It's actually faster to jump and dive off a pole instead of... Oh, are they going to be flying into the star? Has to unfortunately wait a little bit so that they can get the 1-up mushroom as well. Good job to Endurance, really taking full advantage of the wing cap, one of the first people we've seen so far to do it, as well as the using the homing mushroom off the top of the pole. Using that to really get the best bang for their buck. How are they going? Uh-oh. I wonder what could happen in here. Whoa, you can BLJ there? I never would have known. What the heck? They skipped the Bowser door. The speedrunners, get on this stat. Great job to Endurance. Probably going to do a little bit of a wing cap free run in Bowser in the Dark World. Nice grinding. Where are they going? Oh, this is a long one. I should probably not watch all of this. Congratulations to Endurance. Let's keep going on into the next entrant in this competition. next up, a name we haven't seen in a while, in 12th place, with a time of sub 40, the first sub 40 run in this entire competition, shaving off over 5 seconds just over 5 seconds, yes, that's how math works, over Endurance, as they go and fight Bowser. In 12th place, it is the one and only Dennis. Not sure if this is Dennis Ballo or Dennis. Probably Dennis. Congratulations to Dennis, the person that actually made the compilation video at the beginning of their run, or at the beginning of this stream. Let's watch their run. Description: Zoids? Using the wing cap as well as flying, doing a jump dive, triple jump dive, barely making that gap, getting the first red coin, doing a Nis flip up here. Lots of jump kicks to be able to make it up to the thwomp, getting the red coin on top of it. Another Nis flip, shoutouts to Nis. There you go, there's all 5 of the red coins. Using the wing cap to avoid having to climb all the way up this pole. Very smart routing optimization by Dennis over some of the earlier competitors. That is both of them. Oh, they're going to triple jump off the top of there and fly directly into the caged island star. Hold up, is this actually live? Yes. Whoa! What? As you can see, I'm not a TASer. Why did I even submit something? Well, I was actually pressured into it by Ted and the Stickman. That's me. Follow me on twitch.tv/RJ59. Well, now Dennis has to submit, now that he's promised to make a flashing rainbow trail of Mario's, with flashy hacks nonetheless. Fine then. This is the flashy rainbow trail. This is ridiculous. What? This is the future of Mario 64. Oh, watch out, Mario. That piranha plant's right there. What? This is the route. Going over, using the wing cap and flying over to the pole. Going over, kicking to get both of the mushrooms. And getting the star. Follow Ted on Twitch and help stick with Wikipedia. Happy 2020. And that's the TAS. Wow, that was a pretty good entrance. That's the power of modern Mario 64. That was actually ridiculous. Thank you so much for entering, Dennis. Happy 2020, everyone. Let's watch that one again. I definitely want to see this route again. You know, there's just so much cool things in this route, I think. You know. This is in a save state? Dennis, is this Ace or is this just like a modified save state? I think it's just a modified save state. So as you can see, getting the red coin. But the run isn't really the highlight of this run, as funny as it is. Going past the piranha plant. The 4th red, and the 5th red on the top. This is ridiculous. Yeah, this is definitely a modified save state. Hack code in the save state that activates after the run. Okay. Getting the 2 1-up mushrooms and going into the star.
Here we go!
Oh. And then it just freezes for a second. What? This is so cool. This is the stuff you really love to see in the TAS competition. This is actually running from the input file. Well, now Dennis has to submit, and now that he's promised to make a flashing rainbow trail of Mario's Canada. This is an incredible... This is actually ridiculously absurd. This is the power of modified save states. I don't even know. How do you commentate this? I was not prepared to commentate this at all. This is so cool. There's a rainbow trail of Marios. There's a modified camera. There's random images. What? Follow me on Twitch, twitch.tv/11059, as well as help stick with Wikipedia, wikipedia.net. And thank you for putting that lower message on the screen. Whoops. Let's ignore that. Thank you so much, Dennis, for that incredible run. This is one of the coolest things I have ever seen in a Mario submission. Thank you so much. Anyways, after that, I don't really know how we're going to be able to top that, but I know one person was able to shave off a couple of seconds over that. In 11th place, barely missing top 10, it is Patachu with a time of 34.62. Happy 2020, let's load up their run. That was, I can't, how do you commentate that? How do you continue? I don't get it. Okay, let's focus. Description. Shoutouts to everyone who made these last couple years task comps so great. I could not have asked to find a better community than you guys. Love you all. There we go. Back into the game. Backflipping into the warp. Breaking the box just with a regular jump. Flying up a little bit faster maybe than doing jump kicks up. Just to be able to get that initial flight out. Getting the first red coin. The third red coin and the second red coin right there. Using the wing cap really well. Flying up the pole to get as high as possible. Then just doing some regular climbing. Regular climbing. Turning themselves around and getting both of the mushrooms. Getting the first mushroom and then going over to the other reds. Using the flight to avoid having to fly again. But then flying again so that the one-up mushroom can catch up and then going into the star. Are we actually live? Yes. Yes, we are. Congratulations to Patachu for getting 11th place. Let's watch that one more time. I did really like the usage of the flying. One of the cool things about this task was there were wing caps custom placed all throughout the level. Using the wing cap to make it up pretty fast, getting the first red behind the piranha plant, the second red, and the third red, doing a low flight to be able to just get straight to the third one and then turn around, going over to this pole. Was that Rainbow Mario real? Yes. Everything about that was running inside Mario 64, including the pictures, the Han and Koic style explanations. Yep. Getting the final reds and letting the mushroom catch up and then going into the star to finish their run. Congratulations to you, Patachu, getting 11th place in this competition. And now, for the official Super Mario 64 task competition, Task 23, final task of 2019, top 10. In 10th place, shaving off over a second over Patachu, it is Bluely, time of 33.40. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Bluely on getting top 10 in the final task competition. Let's see. Where are you, Bluely? Where are you, Bluely? Give me one sec. I'm trying to look for their file. I don't know where that is. It's got to be in here somewhere. Has to be. Dang. Bluely is missing. Oh no, Bluely. How will we ever display your file now? Fixing this as we speak. In the meantime, let's watch Patachu's again. Patachu's. Oh. Watching it, of course, without commentary as they try and fix this bug. Watch Dennis's run again? Maybe. Maybe.
Here we go!
What happened was they sent me the files and they accidentally sent me a later team's files twice instead of sending me the correct files. Here we go. Getting them right now. Sorry about this, Bluely. Whoa. That was very stuttery. There we go. That's how you know I'm really downloading these files. Alright. Here we go, Bluely. It is time to display your run. Finally got it. Description. In this final task on Christmas, Woody from Toy Story 4 will guide the Mario to go as fast as possible, as fast as they can, with TAS. Starting off by backflipping into the warp. Triple jumping up and just using these stairs, riding the Womp and doing a side flip on top of him to get to that first red coin, running past the piranha plant to get to the second, the third, doing firsties to get to that fourth one, and activating the one-up mushroom as well. Very smart, getting both of them on the way down and immediately doing a wall kick on that wall. Has to go all the way back up to get to the pole, it looks like. No, going up just by way of there just to get to that final mushroom, even faster than using the pole, grabbing the edge, another edge grab, and then going into the star to finish their run. What a great run to Bluely, getting a top 10 finish. And then pausing. Let's watch that one more time. Alright, there you are. Pretty clean run, I do agree as well. Triple jumping up, using the little, using that almost as like a stair to just walk off, not even needing to fall. There you go. Using these to get all of the one-up little checkpoints thing, as well as the fourth red coin. There's all the 5 red coins, as well as the one-up mushroom already. They've just started. Triple jumping up. I really like this, using the enemy to make it all the way up to that final one-up mushroom. And getting the star on the very top of the level to finish their run. I agree, that was a fantastic route by Bluely, getting 10th place in this competition. Is there a rule that says you can't go fast? No, that rule does not exist. In the meantime, next up, shaving a second in a frame over Bluely in 9th place. Another team, one of the first teams in a while, it is Y and Aj with a time of 32.37. Aj hosts the speed test competitions, which are still continuing into 2020, I believe. So if you really love Mario 64 tassing, ask them about that. But in the meantime, let's watch their run. Congratulations to Y and Aj. Description. Before the end of this comp, I'd like to thank Ted for the brilliant streams and the admins for hosting a fantastic comp this year. Enjoy our run. Whoa! Whoa! Nice VSC at the beginning. First, going off of... Look at this camera. This camera already. Using the enemies really well, just to be able to get all the way up to going to the mushroom immediately at the very start. There's the first red coin. Very unique route so far, going for all of them. Oh, no rule that says you can't kill the piranha plants early. Unfortunately, has to actually wait on this just to be able to get that red coin and the mushroom. Now just needing to get the star. That is 2 stars. Oh, side flip. Side flip. I love the side flip. Great job to Y and Aj going all the way into the Caged Island star. And making really smart usage of the enemies, starting off by wall kicking off the thwomp and then triple jumping on top of the womp to be able to make it up all the way to that mushroom at the very start. Join Speed Comp. Ask Aj right there, who just posted about that, if you want to continue doing some more Mario 64 TASs. Let's watch that one more time. I love that start. Shoutouts to VSC. Conserving Mario speed. First seeing off of the Womp to be able to get up here even faster, and then doing a spark of the triple jump to be able to make it all the way up really quick. Probably one of the fastest ways to actually make it up to the very top of the level. Unfortunately, he has to wait here. This is the only real downside. Doing the double firsties might have been faster, but that's okay. It's hard to do everything at the same time. But this side flip, wall kick, and a kick into the star. Mwah! Thing of beauty. What an excellent task by Y and Aj. I really loved that start, using those enemies to a full effect. Next up, though, in 8th place, beating Y and Aj by 0.14. That's not very much. These are getting closer and closer. In 8th place, it is LRF Lou, entering another task with a time of 32.23. A pretty good time. Same forwards and backwards. Let's load up their run. Description: so long and thanks for all the fish. Shoutouts to dolphins. Dolphins do eat fish. Backflipping into the warp. Oh, backflipping and then punching. Faking me out, of course. Everyone seems to love doing that. Getting the wing cap and then triple jumping, landing on top of the thwomp, almost clipping into it a little bit there. Flying a little bit to make it up even fast. Whoa, what the heck? Flying over here instead, using that slope to just get speed, go all the way to get that red coin, and fly all the way up and over. Wow, very interesting route so far. Probably going to be using this pole, and then jumping off of it. Jump diving across. Probably going to use the triple jump, and then getting the star, and finishing their run. Great job to LRF Lou. I've never considered using that flight path to get the third red coin all the way up to the mushroom on the top. Oh no! Oh, they're just starting a new file. I was expecting somebody to delete my save files just for old time's sake. No, the classic.
Yours truly,
Princess Toadstool. Peach. Let's watch that one more time. There you are. Getting the wing cap. Ground pounding on the thwomp to be able to get to that first red coin. A little bit of lag, unfortunately, right here. Probably would have been better to use different camera angles, but that's okay. Flying on the fence. Interesting. That enables you to dive and barely make it up. Actually bonking very slightly there. You might have heard it if you were paying close attention. Jump diving across. There we go. Only needs to get that final red and does it. And flies into the star to finish their run. Congratulations to LRF Lou getting 8th place in this competition. Almost barely missing out on the top half. Better luck next time. Next up,
Dear Mario,
in 7th place, with the first sub 30-second time, as the unusual guy says, Peach. That's right, Peach submitted, no. In 7th place, with a time of 26.52, a huge time cut, it is Brett. What? You freeze the game? Oh, the game is frozen now. How convenient. Let's load up Brett's run. I was wondering, what's Peach doing? What are you doing, Peach? Description. Thank you to everyone that helped make the Super Mario 64 TAS competition an enjoyable experience. I'm glad I was able to be a part of it. Thank you to all the task organizers, task designers, staff, GSA, and thank you, Ted, for being a great host. Thanks, Brett. Let's load up their run and see how they shaved off just under 6 seconds. Jeez. Also using the wing cap, but flying to avoid having to jump up the slope. Going straight up to the mushroom. Going straight to the mushrooms. Sliding as well to avoid having to get that mushroom. Making their way all the way throughout the level. Flying to get the fourth one. I'm actually not flying, canceling with the dive. Very smart routing. Just going straight for the one-up mushrooms immediately, and then going to the red coins to finish off their run. Using the wing cap to the full effect throughout the entirety of their run. What a great run by Brett. A well-deserved top half finish, 7th place. Let's load that up one more time. Look at this. Look at this run. This is a nice run. Triple jump, flying, using the flying to avoid having to jump up, losing some speed for every jump. Triple jump diving to be able to make it over here, sliding down a little to get a good angle while still being able to collect the mushroom. Dive grinding in the edge of the moving platform. Getting the red coins all throughout the level, barely landing on that thwomp. Triple jump diving with the wing cap to be able to make it up to that red. And then getting those 2 reds to be able to get to the star to finish their run. Great job to Brett getting 7th place in this competition. Dang. What a great entry. I liked the flying in that one as well as just all the general movement. Fantastic job by Brett, and a well-deserved 7th place. Next up, in 6th place, we have another team, and another kind of big time cut, shaving off just under 3 seconds over Brett. In 6th place, it is Xander and Speedy Cubed 64, with a time of 23.87. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Xander and Speedy Cubed. Let's load up their run. Description. Last minute entry. Farewell, Task Comp 2019. We've had a blast. Sparky the triple jumping up a little bit faster and making their way onto the swamp. Wow, able to get that red really quick. Huh. Oh, doing the firsty straight across, but not even getting up, just getting all of the checkpoints and the mushroom immediately. Getting the mushroom while getting back up even faster. Using the thwomp as well. Going up on that side and Sparky the triple jumping up on top and getting the star to finish their run. Just doing it faster and faster and faster. Congratulations to Xander and Speedy Cube for getting 6th place in this competition. Let's load that up one more time. Times are just rumbling down. Let's see. Let's load that up one more time. Starting off, Sparky the triple jumping up as usual. Diving and getting the red coin. There we go. I love this firsty across just to get the one-up mushroom to spawn in a good spot. Getting the 5th red coin. Watch out. The thwomp's right there. Making their way up. Wait, what? What? Didn't they Sparky the triple jump? What? Good job to Xander and Speedy Cubed. I could have sworn they Sparky the triple jumped at the end there, but they might have side flipped. This is a conundrum. Great job to Xander and Speedy Cubed getting 6th place in this competition. Huh? In the meantime, shaving off 0.07 over Xander and Speedy Cubed. It is the 5th place finish. Congratulations to Fire Breather, time of 23.80. Let's load up their run. Maybe a desynced? I don't know. Oh yeah, there is 2 files. One of those files is right. Don't worry about that. Description from Fire Breather. Happy New Year, everybody. Smiley face. Running around the very top of the level. Long jumping all. Ooh, a nice little firsty right there. I do appreciate that firsty going into the warp. going straight to the wing cap, making it up onto the thwomp with a triple jump dive with the wing cap assist. Side flipping after getting that, and whoa, triple jumping with the dive off of the fence to be able to make it all the way up the top. Very smart usage of the wing cap right there. Only needs to get this final one-up mushroom. Waits for it to go on the earlier frame, and then flies up. Wow.
Here we go!
Very smart usage of the wing cap all around by Fire Breather, getting 5th place in this competition. Let's load that up one more time. Look at this firstie. Firstieing off of the arrow, making it into the warp. Going immediately to the wing cap. And triple jump diving to get the first red coin off the thwomp. Look at this flight, actually using that to make it all the way up onto the green rotating circles in the sky. It's very smart use of the wing cap and the fence, making it over to the final one-up they need, only needing to go into the star, actually using the slowed, decreased gravity with the wing cap if you held A, to jump off the pole and make it all the way to the very top. Wow. What a great route by Fire Breather, getting 5th place in this competition. A well-deserved top 5. And now, who will get the coveted CSZ placing from 2018? That is 4th place. Shaving off just under half a second over Fire Breather in 4th place. The one and only Fifth Dispense and Mr. Piet 1001 with a time of 23.37. If only it was 10 seconds faster. Let's load up their run. Congratulations to Fifth Dispense and Mr. Piet. No description. Alright, I think in their description they meant to say, wow, this was a fun task. I really enjoyed this task competition. Thanks everyone for putting it on. What a great theoretical description. Thank you guys for being very thoughtful. Going into the warp. Breaking the wing cap just with a kick. Canceling the dive recover. Flying up here. Very interesting. As also doing the same one-up mushroom shot, but not even needing to grabbing the pole, just activating the checkpoint as far away as possible. Activating that checkpoint as well. This one-up mushroom is going to get them. Waiting for it to clip to the bottom of the level and then getting the star. Very smart. Allowing the one-up to do all the work for them, just doing it all the way around the level, Green Demon Challenge style. Very smart run by Fifth Dispense and Mr. Piet. Let's load that up one more time. Going into the warp once again. Getting the wing cap immediately and doing the... going all the way up there, side flipping to get that first red, but flying up here instead to be able to get up a little bit faster. Very smart here, not grabbing the pole, just getting the 2 checkpoints on that pole while flying to be able to spawn the homing mushroom. Getting the red coins while flying throughout the level. Can't grab the star here, has to wait for the mushroom and grabs the star like basically the frame after the mushroom. Yeah, you actually do not need to use the pole to get that mushroom. You just have to be close enough to get the one-up mushroom checkpoints. It's relatively precise. Easier if you have Dennis's hitbox hack on. But in the meantime, a great 4th place finish by Fifth Dispense and Mr. Piet, getting 23.37 in this competition. I did really like how they used the homing mushroom to their full advantage, just going all the way throughout the level and getting it as soon, and just getting it like the frame before they got the star. What pro runners, congratulations on a 4th place finish. Next up, in 3rd place, with a time of 1.3 faster, that's right, a whole second and almost a half saved, it is the one and only 4232 Nis. Time of 22.07. Let's load up the run and see how they shaved off some time over that previous run. I don't know. Description: buy my merch. What a throwback. Would never have thought I'd hear that one again. Going over... Oh, a BLJ. Conserving speed to get hyperspeed flying, getting the 1-up to spawn on the pole, and just hyperspeed flying all the way throughout the entire level. Needs to get this mushroom, and then needs to get the homing mushroom as well as the star. Flying into the bottom, and then just getting the star. The power of hyperspeed flying. BLJ was not banned in this competition, and BLJ with the wing cap. That's how you know there's going to be hyperspeed flying in Womp's Fortress. I was waiting for someone to do it, but shoutouts to Nis for just doing a very incredible looking task. Let's watch that one more time. Going into the warp. Getting the wing cap, canceling it with the ceiling, and then BLJing off the thwomp. Punching and doing hyperspeed. Spawning the homing mushroom. Second, third red coin, fourth red coins dropping like flies. Getting those 2 mushrooms, and then the final red and flying directly into the floor, which lets them slide off into the star, canceling all their speed. What an excellent entry by Nis. Hyperspeed flying, making full use of it, and going all the way throughout the level. A well-deserved third place finish in this competition. Was there a squish cancel in there? No way. What the heck? Nis doing even more obscure tech that I didn't even see. Wow. Alright. In second place. How on earth can you beat that? In second place, the one and only Dargos. Shaving off time over Nis. Math is hard, guys. I've had to do math every other Saturday for the past year. Math is hard. In second place, with a time of 21.73. Let's see this task. Going into the warp. Starting off immediately long jumping, not going to the wing cap or anything at all. Not even using... just doing long jumps. When you long jumping. Wow! Triple jumping off of the gray object. Really smart. Only needs to get 1 final red coin, side flip, and make it up there. Landing on the very edge to be able to just fall directly into the star as well. Congratulations to Dargos, not doing hyperspeed flying, but just doing very optimized regular route. This is the route you love to see. Not even cheesing it out, just getting a well-deserved second place. Triple jumping on top of the thwomp. Actually killing that piranha plant with a slide. There we go. This triple jump was very smart. I actually never would have considered that in a million years. There you go. Just needs to make their way up. And a side flip wall kick just to get Candylus. Simple, sweet, and effective. A well-deserved silver medal for Dargos. Sometimes the simplest way is the best. Well, I don't know about best. It is still second place. Let's watch that a third time, actually. Just because of how effective it was. Yahoo! Triple jumping up. Not doing a Nis flip, I should say. Getting all those red coins basically in a line. Going straight to all those 1-up checkpoints. I love that triple jump up here. Not needing to go all the way around to the thwomp. Who would consider using such an obscure piece of geometry just to be able to make it all the way up? Only someone as incredible as Dargos. Yeah, I don't think that's a glitchy wall. I think that's just a regular wall kick. And now, for the first place finisher of the final task of 2019, December 28th. Who will get the first place finish? What will their time be? Will it be sub 20? Who could it possibly be? Who is still in The anticipation is killing me, and I already know the answer. In first place, beating Dargos by a total of 4.5 seconds. In first place, destroying everyone, Galumba and Nonsense. Congratulations to Galumba and Nonsense for getting a crazy first place finish. What the heck? They destroyed everybody. This is ridiculous. This is absolutely insane. They destroyed everyone. How did they do that? How? I don't understand. This is what they're doing. I see. I see you, Mario. Staring right at me. Shaking your head. This is still the task, by the way. It is playing. I will have you know that. The input file is playing. What is going on here? What is going on here? The input file corrupted? Are you kidding me? What is going on? Why is Mario asleep? There's the run. Here we go. I told you. Wow. I hope you guys are paying attention. I was not. I was trying to download the correct version of it because I thought it was corrupted. Give me a second while I fix this file. Thank you for doing this to me, Nonsense and Galumba. I really appreciate it very much. Okay, let's watch that one more time. Hopefully this time without the, like 30 seconds of waiting at the start. Thank you for that. Nope, still 30 seconds of waiting. Alright. This is incredibly climactic. Same, Mario. Same. Thank you for doing this, guys. Appreciate it. It's alright, at least I can fast forward. Yeah, you're right. I should make a save state. There we go. Triple jumping, using that, and flying from there just to be able to get those two reds immediately, getting basically all the reds immediately. Wow. Spawning that and flying. Only needs to get there, not even hyperspeed, just doing everything so fast in a triple jump dive to go straight into the star. No, Cosmic, I made sure it was read-only. What a fantastic run by Nonsense and Galumba, destroying everyone, not even cheesing it out. Just doing crazy, much better movement and a much smarter usage of the wing cap as well to just finish their run. Let's watch it one more time. Okay, let's... Thank you for this, guys. Good run to end the task comp on. What did you guys think? I thought this was a well-deserved finish to the task comp. Thank you all for watching. I've been the host, 11059. I've been doing this for 2 years now. Follow me if you like more of this stuff. I'm the guy saying H in chat. I tried to make a save state. Didn't work. Oh yeah, waiting in slow-mo. That's true. We need a slow-mo. Right, guys? Slow-mo? There we go. Starting their run. Only losers use save states, right. Canceling immediately flying on everything up there, just to be able to get those 2 red coins, getting basically 5 immediately. Spawning the first mushroom, getting the second mushroom in this little cubby. And then just doing a triple jump dive just to be able to make it into the star.
Here we go!
What a fantastic run by Gloomba and Nonsense. Everything except the beginning. Beginning sucked. But thank you for that. Let's watch it again. From the save state, of course. In slow-mo. Getting the wing cap box with a kick. Triple jump diving onto there and immediately doing a flight just to be able to make it all the way up on top to that second red coin. Getting the 3rd and 4th. Killing the piranha plant. Getting the checkpoints right there. The invisible checkpoints to spawn that. Getting up just the help of the wing cap block. Or with the wing cap, just not the block. Getting the mushroom and then going into the star to finish their run. Yeah, they didn't even need any wall kicks. They just got it, got out, except for the wall kick, of course, and the little cubby. What a fantastic first place finish to Gloomba and Nonsense. Destroying the competition, not even using the... I expected a hyperspeed strat like Nis did, but I guess it just wasn't even faster. Well-deserved GG to Gloomba and Nonsense. Thank you all for watching, but we're not done yet. We have one more thing to show off, and that is the results of this task. The results of this set of 3 tasks, rather. Who won this set? Let's see. Congratulations to Noob Tastar in 29th, Ira Sanj tied for 29th, Sunk Simp in 28th, Dennis in 27th, first in my heart, 26th Brittany, 25th Patachu, 24th Solar Prism, 23rd Aqua Marina, 22nd Aj, 21st Super M789, 20th Brett, 18th Xander, 18th as well Speedy Cubed, 17th Specky YouTube, 16th CSZ, 15th Bad Ghost Deck, 14th Endurians, 13th Kenneth, 12th Bluely, 11th Y, 10th Mr. Piet, 9th LRF Lou, 8th Fire Breather, 7th Tabascoth, 9th Galoomba, 5th Dargos, 4th Fifth Dispense, 3rd Dylan Stej, 2nd Nonsense, and 1st Nis. It was incredibly close, within a single point to win this set. So congratulations to Nis for winning, congratulations to Nonsense for getting 2nd, and congratulations for Dylan for getting 3rd. I believe Dylan basically just needed to enter to get 1st. Dang, very unfortunate. Sorry, Galoomba, I meant 6th. In the meantime, thank you all for watching. I have been Wanted59. I also stream on Twitch. Check me out if I haven't plugged myself enough already. Well, thank you all so much for watching. This has been a very fun time and a very fun past couple of years. Thanks to all the task competition organizers. Thanks to all the task competition hosts. Thanks to all of the entrants, everyone who makes this possible. Thanks to Dennis for the compilation videos, and thanks for GSA for allowing us to host it on this channel. And thanks, of course, most importantly, to you, the viewer. Thank you. In the meantime, I will see you guys at some point. I don't know. Thank you so much for to playing my game. I'll see you guys around, and peace out.